Guys, I'm in Hell's Kitchen, New York. This is my neighborhood, and that is the world famous Galaxy Restaurant. It's a diner. This is where I almost got into a fist fight with one of the members of Sopranos. Big Pussy. You probably know him as Vinny Pastore. Anyways, you can see that story and many more like it on my story time, either on my YouTube or my TikTok. But we're not talking about that today. Today we're talking about this street right here. This is 46th Street. Another block down will be in Times Square. This is 9th Avenue right here. But this is 46. And 46 is a very famous street. It's called Restaurant Row. And that's because it's a row of restaurants. And I'm gonna take you down it now, tell you a little bit about it, and hopefully you guys will enjoy. Okay guys, this is Restaurant Row. You can see they got Indian, Italian, Latin, Korean, Thai, American, Chinese, French, the whole gambit. Every kind of food you could imagine. And every single one of these all the way down the block is a restaurant. It's called Restaurant Row. And here is a list. You've got iPizza, which is right here. And then you got Yum Yum 2, which is right there. So this is that side of the street. And this is that side of the street. You've got every kind of food you could imagine. It's like 50 or so restaurants. And these are all apartment buildings. So every restaurant on this block has an apartment above it. So every single one of these restaurants that you're gonna see has people living above it, all the way down the block. You got little teeny tiny restaurants, and this is a real estate office, but almost everything else is a tavern, a bar, a place to eat. Now they've had so many famous restaurants on this street over the years. Many of like Jack Dempsey or Joe Namath, they all had restaurants here. Here's Bear Burger and Hold Fast. Again, they'll tell you what kind they are. You got French, Japanese, you got sushi. Over here you've got Latanzi, which is Italian, and there's Becco. And guys, on a night like tonight, or in the afternoons, 5 or 6 o'clock, it's packed because Broadway shows, all the Broadway shows are right here. So people come here before or after the show to eat, drink, and be merry. This is the Lyric, very famous building. Over here is Bar Dough, spelled D-O-U-G-H. That's a pizza shop. And there's Swing 46. I used to have the coat check and restroom account there many years ago. There's Sushi. And lots of very famous places as well. There's the Backstage Tavern, referring to Broadway. Kitchen 46, probably one of the most famous spots on this street. It's called Don't Tell Mama, and that's a piano bar. See some of the most famous Broadway stars and Liza Minnelli type people of all time performing there. Very cool. Again, if you think of, like, let's say this place, Backstage Tavern, or this one here, this is authentic cuisine of Spain. You look above it, and people live there. So, hopefully you like the smell of the food that you live over. La Rivage. I'm gonna say that's French. Caribbean, French. Here's Dim Sum. When the pandemic came, they started putting tables outside as well, since you could not eat inside. Many of these are still here, but a lot of them are getting taken away by the city now. Here's the Hungry Panda. And if you imagine you live on this street, some of the best food in New York City right here is Sicily. You can literally go around the world every night of the week. This one's very famous. This is Joe Allen. I've actually eaten there. The meatloaf is insane. Very good. Here's Orso. And I'm sure everybody knows about Frankie and Johnny's Steakhouse. Very cool. And Spice Symphony. I've never eaten there, but it sounds like a great place. And over here you've got the T-Bar. And this used to be Broadway Joe's. I believe that was Joe Namath's spot. Every major star has owned a place on this block. Pretty cool, right? We're still walking. Whenever you see a bunch of people like this, it's typically a church, and they might be feeding people today. I believe they are. That's why most people will have a bag with them. Get some free food, get to relax. Here they have a water cooler outside. You can just drink some water, grab a chair, and wait till they come with the food. Guys, that was called Restaurant Row. I hope that you enjoyed it. And for more crappy videos like this, make sure you like and subscribe. And when you see a person on the street with all they own sleeping under a blanket, you say, there but for the grace of God go all of us. Please be kind and loving to each other, and let's talk again real soon. And if you're in New York City, Restaurant Row is 46th Street between 8th and 9th Avenue. And have a good day. God bless.